sir. Thank you, Paul. Sounds great. My next guest is the hardest working man in physics. Here with a segment we like to call Fun with Sonics from New York University. Please say hello to Dr. Richard Brandt. Dr. Brandt, nice to see you here again. How are you?
Fine.
Did you have a good summer?
Fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic.
You're a professor of physics at NYU?
Yeah, that's what I am.
Okay.
Right.
Sonics, what does that mean? Sonics, one
Well,
word.
sound means a sensation in the ear, or sometimes the thing that causes that sensation, like a wave.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking at waves and sounds.
And is there energy generated by sound?
Absolutely, yes. Energy and momentum and a lot of different frequencies. We'll look at all of that.
And are we going to cover the Doppler effect here tonight?
No, we're not going to do the Doppler effect unless you want to.
Well, could you explain us what the Doppler effect is?
Yes, sure. That's the shift in frequency due to the motion of an object. So if an object is coming at you, the frequency increases, and if it's going away from you, the frequency decreases.
That's strange. Now, why wouldn't the motion be the same coming or going?
Because the waves are being emitted by the source, and if it's going towards you, the source kind of squeezes together the waves.
It's pushing the sound at
and it's pulling when it's leaving you.
That's right.
Right.
Okay.
Was that a test?
All right, let's get right to it. We have a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
action-packed
Oh,
demonstrations.
this is going to be terrific.
All right.
Yeah, here's the first demonstration. This is a whistle, and we're going to use two different ones to show how the frequency of a noise depends on the length of the whistle. This has been sanitized, so you can blow it and demonstrate it.
Really? It has been sanitized.
Yes, really.
All right.
Good.
All right, I'll just blow it.
Yeah. Terrific. Now that's a kind of high frequency pitch, and here is a bigger whistle. This is from an organ, and this will sound much lower. It's also been sanitized. Yeah. Hold it way up and pretend you're a Viking or something.
Oh, you pretend you're a Viking. Here. Yeah, you. Go ahead, pretend. You got that off a bus, didn't you?
No, it's from an organ.
Ah, very nice. It's fun pretending, isn't it?
Yes.
It really is. I don't know. I don't know what it means either.
Listen, now we're going to pretend you're a samurai, because another generator...
Oh, we just proved there that length equals pitch in it.
Yes, it's actually wavelength is inversely proportional to pitch, but what's the difference? Here...
What do you mean, what's the difference? This is what you do for a living.
You're right. But I'm switching to comedy, obviously. Listen, this is my
You better hurry up.
Yeah, right. This is another sound generator, a samurai sword, and in fact the ancient samurais used the sounds that this makes to know about the energy and the pitch of the enemy, to know how fast they were moving.
Now, is that true?
No. No. My sword teacher can tell how each student is doing from his office just by hearing the swishes each sword makes. And
Let me interrupt you right here.
Yes.
Your sword teacher.
I'm studying to be a ninja, actually.
Really?
Really. No, not really, no.
But you have a guy teaching you how to handle a sword.
Oh, sure.
No, why?
I never could learn to play the piano. I don't know why. I mean, it's fun, you know.
All right, now...
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate the sound, and then you're going to do it. You hear that sound? And just from the frequency of that and the loudness, you could tell everything you need to know about the opponent. So you give it a try.
Now, I'm being set up here to be made look like a duck, aren't I?
No, not maybe a goose.
Okay.
No, loud. You got to really swish it. Yeah.
Well, it's going to fly out of there and kill several people. No, it's actually loose. Whatever your sword teacher... This is a rental, isn't it? Come on. Let's get on to the real stuff here.
Here's the real stuff here. Actually, the ear, which senses sound, is sensitive to a wide range of frequencies. And the voice also produces sound at many different frequencies. We can illustrate that with this gas tube. You're going to speak into this loudspeaker.
Microphone.
Not yet.
It's actually a microphone.
Right. That's the speaker. Yeah. Thanks a lot. And that's going to make sounds go in this pipe. And then I'm going to turn on the propane, and it's going to be lit, and you're going to see flames and the reflection of your voice in the flames. Okay. Now, you're going to just say all the vowels very loudly, and we'll see. Not yet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But I got to do this. I'm sorry. Can I turn?
anybody check you out on this stuff?
Yeah, we're much better at rehearsals. Before we run out of propane, speak into the speaker.
Henderson, party of 8. Your table is ready. Henderson.
Say A.
A.
And now say E.
E.
See the big difference. You see, actually, most... Are you all right?
I'm fine. How much we got to do a commercial? We have to do a commercial, and then we're going to be back. We're more with Dr. Brandt right after this. We'll be right back. Now, these other things...
All you do, this buzz for you, this buzz for you. For being on the job and working hard all day. So here's to you, for all you do. The king of beer is coming through. So all you do, this buzz for you.
For the love of Maggie, for the love of Zach, for the love of Sophie, for the love of Jack. More mothers choose Baby Fresh to get baby tender, loving, clean.
Mothers say Baby Fresh cleans baby better. It's thicker and bigger, and it comes regular and unscented.
For the love of Jason, for the love of Jenny, for the love of Sean, for the love of Kenny. More mothers choose Baby Fresh to get baby tender, loving, clean.
Takes practice to frost a Pepperidge Farm layer cake. They're swirled with a spoon, then smooth by hands. Of course, first, they're baked with rich things like genuine cocoa or luscious coconut, then frozen to stay extra fresh. You see, Pepperidge Farm still remembers simple things make better cakes. Come on in. Race yourself.
The essence of bobsledding. The new sled feels like gliding on silk. The essence of shaving. This is new Acra Plus, an incredible advance in Gillette shaving smoothness. The Plus is the unique lubricating strip that glides the razor effortlessly. You never felt anything smoother. New Acra Plus by Gillette. The essence of shaving.
We're back with Dr. Brandt. How many classes do you teach at NYU?
Well, one a semester.
How often a week?
Twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah.
Well, you must be exhausted.
Oh, it's terrible. It's really terrible.
Okay, now this I understand is quite spectacular.
Oh, this is spectacular.
Now, but
yeah.
first, summing up, what have we learned so far?
We've learned how to characterize sound by frequency and inversely as wavelength and by intensity of the sound. Really.
We've learned nothing.
And we're going to continue in that.
All right.
Come on. Okay, we're going to actually use sound to break glass.
Oh, now, like they do on the Memorex tape commercial.
That's right. Except, of course, it really can't be done with the human voice alone. It needs substantial amplification.
Well, how do they do it on the commercial? That's it? It's being amplified?
Oh, yes,
to a
it's
great...
being amplified.
But it actually is a human voice amplified many times, breaking the glass.
That's true.
So that part of it's true.
That part of it's
Okay.
true. That's,
All right.
But there are stories like about Caruso breaking glass with his unamplified voice, and that never happened.
Never
it's really, really tough to do,
Okay.
as you'll see. Now, the important thing about breaking glass is to drive it at the right frequency. Every glass has a natural frequency. You can excite it by running the bow along that glass.
Well, I think we all knew that.
This way, that way.
Right there?
Yeah. Hear that?
Yeah.
Now, if we put noise on that glass at that frequency, at enough intensity, it'll break.
Okay.
Now, here's how we do that. We have the loudspeaker here and the signal generator here, and I'm going to actually break this beaker and put it right here in front of the speaker and put a paper on it so I can see when it vibrates.
All right.
And you're going to wear these because it's going to get pretty loud. First, I'm going to find the resonance
How much we got? All right, we'll get about a
I'm going
minute
to
here.
find the resonance frequency by seeing when the paper vibrates. And
I'm
then
sorry, I couldn't hear anything you said.
Forget it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Break the glass.
Now,
Turn it all the way up. Go. Now,
Look, I don't know.
have you ever done it with this? Thank you.
It was too loud.
Thank you. Unbelievable. You've done it again. Dr. Brandt, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.